What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage, and we're getting close to the end of the time on the 1969 Charger, as that's closing here towards the end of the month. So we have the 20th, I believe, is when that closes out in May. So we have something new that we have to add to the catalog, and paperwork just came in for it. Been sitting on this thing for almost a month and a half. And I was trying, if you remember, you saw me up in the Midwest, in the northern Midwest, up near Chicago, specifically Iowa, but up that way, trying to acquire a Dodge Viper. Roll the intro. So welcome on back to TK's Garage. Yes, if you're looking at the thumbnail, there's something Viper powered, and we're going to be launching the giveaway on the SRT Dodge Ram. Now, notice I said Dodge because it's a Dodge. Dodge Ram SRT10 Viper truck. I was worried about this one because we had to put out a bag to acquire this thing. Not a lot. Actually, this is probably, I want to say the Viper trucks are probably, for the money proposition of what you get in terms of V10 power, SRT, all that other stuff, they're not bad. Like, this truck is probably in the middle of the road of vehicles that we've purchased to do here on the channel. So not super expensive. I wanted to pair it with a Viper. I wanted to have the truck and the car at the same time. Still in negotiations for that same 2005, I believe it is, Viper. But we also are in negotiations for a 93 Viper pre-facelift in California. So that's coming. So don't be surprised if that happens in like a month. But I'm going to tell you now, I'm going to be daily driving that sucker until it's gone. Big ass guy in a little car, I don't care. But let's go ahead and take a look at this SRT Ram Viper. Now, it's exceptionally clean. If you go over to the website, tksgarage.bigcartel.com, we did just launch extra entries on it. It's available to the first 20 orders only. Then it's going to drop down to $1 per one entry. Now, extra entries are up in a combo for the Ram 3500 as well as the 1969 Charger Hellcat. So if you want to get on either of those are up as well until they sell out. So anyways, this has been one of the most requested vehicles, and if we just did a poll on what the next vehicle we should do is, and yes, I'm paying attention. I know what you guys want. It just has to make sense numbers-wise. People are like, okay, so, you know, how are you able to do a TRX like we just did? And if you didn't see, I was just traveling, so we have a video dropping here on the channel sometime this week. With the winner that came in to pick up their TRX while I was in Las Vegas. You saw I literally had to fly back out there to go deal with that. So, and major shout out to my guys out at Tobin Automotive for being just the most hospitable, awesome service department ever. And, you know, giving the vehicle clean bill of health so that the person that picked it up know that everything's good and they can proceed to drive it home. Following up winners, our winner from Ontario, Canada is actually flying in the first week of June and wants to do a collab video. Actually has a YouTube channel, so we're going to do that. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be interesting. Back to the TRXs. They're not the older ones, not these new ones that are coming out with 777 horsepower. But the older TRXs are not insanely expensive to purchase. Like you can find them for 45,000, 50,000 with some miles on them. You can find, some that need some basic level of maintenance or repair and get some really good deals out there. So that's what we've been doing. Like the F8 Green TRX, we picked up for next to nothing, and then, had it painted and had it, situated. So that's not what happened with this. This one was already painted in terms of the SRT10 Ram truck. This was already painted before we got it. So we got it just like this. It just took forever. I think I'm learning a lesson never to buy a truck from Michigan. And before you ask, no, there's no rust anywhere on this truck. It has been painted. The frame is clean. Somebody, I guess, had this and was a collector's item and then passed away, and their kids drove it for a little bit and then wanted to sell it, but had it painted. I guess originally the truck was red, and now it's blue with a black racing stripe. So if you want to win a pretty dope piece of Mopar history, and I'm talking about this Viper pickup truck, and for everybody that's like, I want a single cab truck, I want a single, I want the single cab, I don't want a quad cab. Here you go. You have an opportunity to win one. So if you want to get in on this, it's really simple. Link is in the description down below. tksgarage.bigcartel.com. Again, that's tksgarage.bigcartel.com. Those extra entries are up until they sell out, and then it will fall back to $1 per one entry, unless we have some promo or holiday thing that's going on. And right now, we don't have any of that. So if you want to get in on it, like I said, link in the description down below. There's also more photos and more details and stuff on the truck over on the website as well. But anyways, that's going to be it. That's the launch for it. We're down to almost a week. I think it's a week and a day on the 69 Charger. So I figured we'd get this thing up. And I know some of you will say, I thought we were going to run the Charger till June. Yeah, the same way we do any other vehicle. I'm not greedy. If the vehicle pays for itself and we've made any money off of it, we close it out and get it to the next person to enjoy it. That's the goal. I do have some interesting stuff. I don't know how we would do race car stuff, but I did just acquire an actual friggin' NASCAR, and I don't know what to do with the damn thing. And I'm not talking about the one that I got at Barrett-Jackson a while back. Or no, that was Mecum. Was it Mecum? Maybe it was Mecum. The Dale Jr. car. I'll never sell that forever. That forever will be mine. But this is an actual race car, an actual track-driven NASCAR. It's a cup car that we got. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. We'll figure it out. I don't know if we're gonna, maybe I'll get with a brand or something that wants to do promo or something. We'll see. But anyways, there you have it. SRT10 Ram Viper truck now active. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And as always, stay petty, my friends. Whoopee!